king or the emperor after Humayun had passed away. And Akbar was known as more of a kind and just ruler. He was tolerant of many religions. He respected many holy men of many different religions. And so, unlike some of the other Mughal emperors, he was progressive in that regards. As I had mentioned on the last, I think 2 days ago, we learned about Humayun's visit with Guru Angad, and I think Dr. Bob had reviewed with us that Humayun had come in with such pride and learned from Guru Angad Dev Ji the meaning of being humble. And, Akbar knew this. And since Akbar knew that, the Guru Amar Das Ji was doing good work and was a respected and holy man, he went with a different approach. And so when Akbar was the king, he used to make many visits, obviously in his kingdom, to check on people and different provinces, different locations throughout his kingdom. And as this picture is showing, this is Akbar, and when he used to go visit people, there was a whole procession. There were musicians and a lot of people that surrounded him, and everybody knew that the king or the emperor was coming. So he came in grand style. Like our president, when he travels, you'll see a motorcade, you see a limo, and there's a limo surrounding him. There's people protecting our president. Similar way, you don't want the king roaming around without his protection, and wanted everybody to know that the king is coming. So Delhi was the main kind of capital of the Mughal Empire, and Akbar had decided to go visit Lahore. And on the way to Lahore, Guru Amar Das Ji was actually staying in Gondwal, and there's a river called the Beas River, which he had crossed into and entered Govindal. And also there was a Hindu Raja in that area, Raja of Haripur, who also accompanied King Akbar to come visit the Guru. And so the emperor came in grand style. So when he got to Gondwal, he had learned from the Sikhs that were doing seva for Guru Amar Das Ji, and advised Akbar, said, hey, listen, before you go see Guruji in the Sangat, first Pangat, then Sangat. Pangat meaning, the rows that we all sit in when we take in langar, we sit in rows. So the education was to all sit together, first eat langar, and then go meet Guruji in his Sangat, in his Darbar. And so the emperor knew, and he respected Guruji. And so he actually came barefoot. He took off his shoes, and he entered the kitchen, the langar hall, and he came with respect. So when the emperor, before coming in, he was inquiring, what is in Guruji's langar? He was intrigued by the idea. As you guys know, this was started by Guru Nanak Dev Ji, the idea of free kitchen, and was carried on with Guru Angad Dev Ji, and now with Guru Amar Das Ji. And so Akbar was very intrigued. How is this langar made? Who pays for the langar? How is this run? This was a new concept. We take it for granted. We come to Gurudwara and we go straight to the langar hall and we kind of expect food there. But this was a unique idea back then. Nobody thought about giving free food, and not only free food, but to everybody. So he learned that this was simple langar. Most of the time it was just some dal chawal, some rice and lentils. And so, and the other thing he learned was that in Guru's kitchen, there was no special place for the rich. Everybody sat equally. People of all castes would sit next to each other. All religions had to sit side by side. And there was no special food made for the rich or the high. Both all rich, all poor, all kings, all beggars, all religions, Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs, whether you were a master or a slave owner or a servant. It didn't matter. In Guru's langar hall, everybody sat together, and everybody had to have the same food sitting side by side. No special dishes were made. The emperor, the king of that empire was coming in. There was no special dishes, and everybody received a simple langar. In fact, the langar that the gurus used to eat used to be actually even more simpler than what was given to the sangat that used to come. And so when Akbar sat down, he enjoyed the langar. He thought that this was one of the nicest meals he had ever had. He was so amazed that simple langar like rice and dal and chawal and dal was so tasty. And not only was he fed, all the soldiers that came, and you saw that picture that I had, all those people, the procession that was around him, all of them received a fulfilling meal during the visit. So after Akbar had his langar, he was even more enthused and intrigued and said, well, now I really have to meet the Guru. And he was amazed at how the langar was running. And so when he went to see Guruji in the Darbar, Guru Amar Das Ji explained to Akbar that in Vaheguruji's Darbar, in Vaheguruji's view, all humans are equal, and they're all equally loved by Vaheguruji. And the Guru doesn't care whether you're rich or powerful. And all the gurus, starting with Guru Nanak Dev Ji, broke that principle that they had to be social rules, the caste system, that was taken down. And so when Akbar learned this and he understood what Guruji was explaining, he felt obligated that this amazing langar that's being performed, that I want to give something to the Guru. And he wanted to give Guru Amar Das Ji a lot of land. He said, you know what, I want to give you a lot of land so that this land, this fertile land, will continue giving food, because people will farm and keep giving the food that your langar requires. And Guru Amar Das Ji, he politely said no. Thanks for the offer, but your intentions are noble and wise. But Vaheguruji has given everything I need. My Sikhs, they freely provide their services. The langars run on pure seva. The money that is towards the langar hall is part of their honest earnings. So every Sikh it was expected to earn an honest living, and this concept of dasban that we've discussed in our Gurmat class as well, that part of your earnings you donate to the Guru. And so Guru Amar Das Ji said that this practice, I want this to run forever, and if this concept of langar is going to run, this needs to come from my Sikhs. And so even though that you want to give this land, I politely decline. And whatever comes daily is spent daily. So jo bhi aanda hai from the givings of the people that come to seva and matha take, whatever comes daily, whatever earnings we keep is spent daily. And so tomorrow, Guru Amar Das Ji, along with all the Sikhs, have complete trust in the Vaheguru that tomorrow is going to be secure and these blessings will continue. And so the emperor pressed and said, I must give you something. So eventually what ended up happening was Bibi Pani, who was one of Guruji's daughters when she was married, as we know, to Bhai Chetha, and became Guru Ram Das Ji later. He gave them the land as a gift, as a wedding gift. And that area eventually was then developed by Guru Ram Das Ji and became Ramdaspur and eventually Amritsar. And so that's kind of the background of how that city developed eventually. And so this concept of Kirt Karo and Vanchako was exemplified. We learned on the Saakhi here few things, I think. Firstly is that not only do all Sikhs are supposed to, are required to earn an honest living, but a part of what we earn, we have to, share and give to those less fortunate. In Guru's Darbar, in Vaiguruji's eyes, there is no separation. All humans are equal, whether you're brown, red, white, purple, you're all equal. Whether you're rich, poor, it doesn't matter, right? So anybody that comes to Gurdwara comes sit together in Langar Hall. Everybody, in respect, takes their shoes off, covers their head. Everybody sits together in their bar, and nobody's treated any separately or any differently. And amazing was this concept of Langar that, hundreds of years later, we're still doing this. And it is, to this day, every Gurdwara's Langar is run on seva. This is seva that people do not only helping in the kitchen, but as you guys also do help in seva in the Langar, by even collecting garbage and plates and all that. All that is seva. It's completely voluntary. And the maya, or the money that's needed to make the langar, all is voluntary, right? So this is how amazing this simple concept continues at Darbar Sahib now, Amritsar, Harmandir Sahib. There's 200,000 meals that are prepared, and all just on pure seva and langar. Akbar learned that day that humility and equality is important. And so with that, I'm going to end the Saakhi, and we're going to go ahead and start our evening Keertan Sohila and our Shabads. And I think, Tanvi Kaur, I think you're doing tonight's Keertan Sohila, if we can unmute.
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, perfect. Great. Just give me a second. I'll bring up the slides here.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Sohila Raag Gaudi Deep Ki Mahla Pehla Ek Oankar Satgur Prasad Jaikar Kirat Aakhiya Kar Teka Hoye Bicharo Sifkar Gavo Sohila Sivro Sir Janharo Tum Gavo Mere Nirpau Kar Sohila Ho Vari Jit Sohila Sada Sukh Hoye Rahao Nitin Kida Smalian Dekhaga Devanhar Tere Dane कीमत ना पवे तिस दाते कवण समार संवत साहा लिखिया मिलकर पावो तेर देहो सजन आसी सड़ियां जो होवे सहज स्यो मेल कर कर एहो पाहुचा सदरे नित पवन सदन हारा सिमरिय नानक से दे आवन संभाला पहला छह कर छह गुर छह उपदेश गुर गुर एको वेसने बाबा जया कर करते कीरत होए तोकर राख विडाई तोए रहाओ बिस्वे चसियां कड़ियां पैरा तित्ती वारी माहो हुआ सूरज एको रुत अनेक नानक करते के तेवेस राग तनासरी महला पहला गगन में थाल रव चंदीपक बने तारका मंडल जनक मोती धूप मलयान लो पवन चबरो करे सगल बन राय फुलंत ज्योति कैसी आरती होए भवकंडा तेरी आरती अनहत्ता शब्द बजंत पेरी रहाओ सहस तव नैन नन नैन है तोहे को सहस मूर्त ना एक तो ही सहस पद विमलन एक पद गंदिन सहस तव गंध एह चलत मोही सब में जोत जोत है सोए तिस्ते चाणन सब में चाणन होए गुरसाखी जोत प्रगट होए ज्योतिष पावे सो आरती होए हर चरण कवल मकरंद लोभित मनो अंदिनो मोह आई प्यासा कृपा जल्दे नानक सारंग को होए जाते तेरे ना ही वासा राग गौड़ी पूर्वी महला चौथा काम क्रोध नगर पौ परया मिल साधु खंडल खंडा है पूरब लिखत लिखा गुर पाया मन हरलिव मंडल मंडा है कर साधु अंजलि पुन वड्डा है कर डंडौत पुन वड्डा है रहा साकत हर रस सा न जानिया तिन अंतर हो में खंडा है ज्यो ज्यो चले चुपै चुपावे जमकाल सहस डंडा है हर जन हर हर नाम समारे दुख जन्म मरण पव खंडा है अविनाशी पुर पया परमेश्वर बहु सो खंड ब्रह्मंडा है हम गरीब मस्कीन प्रभ तेरे हर राख राख वड वड्डा है जन नानक नाम आधार टेक है हर नाम में ही सुख मंडा है राग गौड़ी पूर्वी महला पंजवा करो बिनंती सुर मेर मीता सन टहल की बेला इहा खाट चलो हर लागा आगे बसन सुहेला औद कटै तनस लैनारे मन गुरमिल काज सवारे रहा ए संसार बिकार सुनते मैं तरियो ब्रह्म ज्ञानी जिसे जगाए प्यावे ए रस अकत कथा तिनजानी जाको आए सोए ब्याजो हर गुड़ते मने बसेरा निज कर महल पवो सुख सहजे बोर न होए गो फेरा अंतर जामी पुरख विदाते सरदा मन की पूरे नानक दास ऐ सुख मांगे मुको कर संतन की तूरे अंतर जामी पुरख विदाते सरदा मन की पूरे नानक दास ऐ सुख मांगे मुको कर संतन की तूरे वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह।
Thank you, Tanvi Kaur. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. We're going to go ahead and finish up tonight with the two shabads that we've been doing. Bilawal Mahla Panjwa, Tati Vao Na Lagi, Par Brahm Sarnai, Jo Kirda Hamare Ram Kar Dukh Lage Na Pai. Satgur Pura Petya Jin Bant Banai, राम नाम उखड़ दिया आखे लिवलाई रहाओ राख ली है तिन राखन हार सब ब्याद मिठाई कहो नानक कृपा पई प्रभ पे सहाई। भैरव महला पंजवा। उठत सुखिया बैठत सुखिया बहु नहीं लागे जन ऐसा भुजिया राखा एक हमारा स्वामी सगल कटा का अंतर जामी रहाओ सोय अचिंता जागे अचिंता जहाँ कहाँ प्रभ तू वर्तनता कर सुख वस्या बाहर सुख पाया कहो नानक गुर मंत्र दराया कर सुख वस्या बाहर सुख पाया कहो नानक गुर मंत्र दराया। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह।